Hey guys, it's Brian back for Disc Golf Examiner, and I am really excited to share with you our Best of 2019 series. We were able to produce over 89 videos this year, and 28 of those were tournament videos amongst disc reviews and special content that we were creating for you guys, like unboxings and our shootout. It's been a really exciting year. I am excited to share this with you, so let's go ahead and get it started. So we have Aaron lining up his shot on hole 15. Looks like he's deciding to choose a different disc. It is 265 feet, and he's playing a nice little flex shot, and it is coming right at the basket. Oh!
It bounced out. It bounced
and
out.
And it bounced straight out of the chains. I don't think
center.
He couldn't have hit that any more dead center. We got to replay this. We got to see this.
That was such a good shot. We had no idea what happened on the tee.
And it just perfectly. There's his reaction.
It bounced out.
It just.
Dead center.
It hit just a little too high, maybe, on the basket. But I really can't even. I can't fault him. That was an amazing shot there by Aaron. 50 feet away here. Oh wow! What a fantastic putt.
I was just trying not to hit the cage. When those Luna, they hit the cage and they roll, I was just trying to float it up there and give it a chance, and it worked out really well for me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
hit it.
Oh! Wait. Go ahead.
Oh, I guess that was the same pro shot.
So we had to text the tournament director, Jay Gary, and said, what's the ruling for when a snake's in your lie? So it is, you do take casual relief with no penalty. Yes. So for those of you wondering if you ever encounter a snake. And that's a great shot from Rachel.
Wow.
Rachel can pick up another stroke here.
That's right. Now she's got to feel a little bit more comfortable. And Sean throwing his envy here, I believe he said, as wow, look at it come in and just park that basket.
Yeah,
Wow.
He calls that envy the stable boy. That's what he throws for all of his really straight shots.
I feel like the majority of these guys are just saying, let me get my 3 in, just move on.
Except Corey, it looks like.
That's the shot.
Oh, wow.
3 with a slight bend to the right, up the hill at the end. But now that we're a little closer, these players can throw a more controlled forehand or a mid-range in this case, and Nate doing work with that MD3 clutch.
Putter's still on today. That birdie is going to be a birdie on a lot of the field. Gallery grow as we go along.
So,
yeah, Aaron has been just dominating this hole with the forehand. Yeah, Aaron.
though Aaron currently has the most impressive skill set.
Yeah, and we're playing the same tee as we have the other rounds here, just for ease of play. It keeps the course moving as opposed to the white tee. And if you want to see a great shot on this hole, that was it.
That was
It
excellent.
really.
Through the fairway over to the basket.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of leaves yet, but there's usually a low ceiling. Vinny goes with the lefty backhand roller,
Slotting it through the tree.
hits the tiny gap, and gets one of the furthest shots I've ever seen on the hole.
It's a scary hole. It's not a hole I'd want to play as a lefty, I can tell you that. But
Speaking of which, Nate's going to throw a great drive up there, up onto the. Yeah.
A little bit further than you'd like to be, but he'll have a putt at it. Josh comes through and shows us how to do it. What is going on? Looks like cameraman found himself a ground bee nest, and he's making some hot moves to get away from him.
Common mistake here, though. Ending right is much better than ending left, so not a bad miss out of her. It's definitely the safer play, tanking this backhand hyzer, trusting it to skip up right to the basket. It is a great shot.
He is probably about 25 feet.
That's a great putt.
Nails it. And here you have your Luna again, setting up for another outside the circle putt, but downhill, little bit of loft, and wow, Noah, holy cow.
Yeah, my the putter. I found something. before this round, and I just continued to go with it and work with it. It was working really well for me.
That's all it would take.
You may not believe this, but he missed at least 15 hyzer putts like that this week. Oh, that's
Wow.
a great putt by Jarrett right there.
Jared was easily 50 feet from the basket there. Great
Yeah,
putt.
if he misses that putt, it's going at least 30, 40 feet down the hill.
Wow, that deserves an examination, I think. That was a great putt.
I believe this is the blue Proto Destroyer again from Aaron.
And oh my gosh, that is so glidey, so long. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. That is the group of trees where the basket is. And
Justin, Justin is a local. He was actually my practice partner for this tournament, and he can absolutely crush on a disc. And that was a great drive by him right there.
we have Justin here, like you can see, he's he's got a branch in front of him. He's got a log in front of him, and he's still giving us a great run from circle's edge of kneeling. Wow. In for his par. You got to see this. It's a photo finish here for this hole for Justin. You can just see how he clipped that branch, and his P3 just fell into that basket. We have Mike here. He's, oh boy, he's got to be about 80, 90 feet here. A good run, and oh, wow. Wow. It looked like he didn't put anything on that. I can't believe that he was able to float it and get it in like that. Wow. Fantastic putt there by Mike Mosier.
And as Justin is throwing this, he walks up to the tee pad and says, "Macbeth, who? I'm going to 3 this," and just goes full bore. I think he's throwing the force here.
Yep, that's a force.
And just shredding it.
Wow. So if you want to watch what Macbeth did in the 2015 Worlds, you can look it up on YouTube. Justin just outdrove Macbeth by about 40 or 50 feet, I think. Although Macbeth was, I think, throwing a Thunderbird, so. The Star Katana again. Guess he still doesn't know what it is at this point.
Yeah, he's about to find out as we're walking down this fairway. So I'm ripping on a PFDO Destroyer here. Just throwing a little bit out to the right. Ross and I both were talking about, we ended up behind the trees on the left the first round, so we both made some adjustments to get it out further right. A little bit of headwind helped us do that, trying to get into a more optimal position for the approach.
And I was watching this shot. I'm just off camera, and you absolutely pured that shot. I cannot wait till everyone sees where that thing landed.
Oh, it was a dream shot for sure.
Still haven't seen him putt. Everybody else has putted 3 or 4 times.
And I was waiting the whole time, and I got really nervous about this putt because it was kind of sinking in that, man, I had this once in a lifetime opportunity to hit this eagle, and it was shaky after seeing everybody miss their putts. Capturing our first ace on film was an amazing experience. It was so cool to have Corey, somebody who we had covered all year, actually come out and produce not just an ace, but a skip ace. How cool is that?
Corey, for the record, what was it?
It was Onyx.
Onyx.
The Shenango Valley Disc Golf Open has been an amazing event for us to cover each year. We had some great shots here from that, and then it came down to the last hole. And Mike Mosier and Andy Martin were tied here. This is going into the last hole. Let's check it out. Hole 10's a par 4. It is 642 feet. And it's going to be through these trees, very tightly wooded there. You do have OB right with the road, and just past the basket is OB as well. Andy, going into it tied, is going to have a monster crush. Wow. We got Mosier up on the box. Looks like he's going to be lining up a roller. Oh, we're going to clip a branch there. And oh my gosh, this one's taken off. He's got to get caught up to Andy. He's got to get up. And it looks like it's going to be a little shorter. And Mike really needs to get this disc around that V tree. He needs to flip a little bit more. Go a little bit. Looks like it's going to be a little short there as we get up to Andy's drive, which is, wow, just an amazing drive. And he's going to give it a rip, and he's going to be within putting range. Wow, for his bird, but he'll be putting. And it all comes down to this. If Mike's able to get this putt, oh! And this is for the whole thing. Andy Martin, circle's edge. If he makes this, he wins. It's amazing to see how he reacts to the pressure, which is that he doesn't react. And he nails it, grabbing the win on the last putt of the round. And I have to give you a little bit of a setup for this one. The 2019 Buckeye Classic was one of our coolest finishes of the year. I am still super excited about it. We had a three-way tie for first place. We had Corey Ellis, Ben Krieger, and Scott Burnett all going head-to-head for the first place. Corey ended up out on the first hole. Then we had Ben and Scott going for it from there. And this is just an amazing story. You gotta watch this part. The gallery moves on to hole number 2, and we'll just play with Ben and Scott now, trying to decide who's gonna win the 2019 Buckeye Classic. And Scott's gonna throw his drive way, that's over the OB. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. And Brad, I think the OB ends right around there.
So I can't tell you where that is, but I know the OB cuts around that big concrete block and goes up to the road. So he's either right on the line out of bounds or he's really close inbound. So it doesn't actually end; it just cuts over. So Ben laying there in 2 or in 1. Now he's got his FLX Buzz again that he loves, and yeah, he's probably 15 to 20 feet tops. So
here you can see the OB line. The disc is inches from the OB line where it landed.
That's good. However, he is in a horrible spot. I mean, there's almost nothing over there. So I'm sure Ben's probably,
you can see,
pretty good. Yeah, I mean, he's got nothing.
There's nothing there. Interesting to see what he's going to be able to do here with a roller, it looks like.
Wow.
And Brian is going to roll right past Brian and curve back. Oh, but that's probably what, like...
yeah, I mean, it's probably, I mean, it's like 80 plus feet. I mean, it's pretty good with what he had, but I mean, I'm sure, like...
You can tell he's very frustrated with his lie. He just is trying to get comfortable, trying to figure out how to get the putter up there.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even really see the tree line. I mean, he's got low hanging branches in front of him, and then there's stuff on the right up a little further. So, I mean, this is just not good.
Going to go with a kneeling putt, and wow,
unreal.
Wow. That is unbelievable. Scott Burnett with an 80-plus foot putt.
Wow.
To tie with Ben again and take this to the third hole in our playoffs here.
And Ben's got to be, that's just totally just defeating. I can't imagine what is going through his head right now. He probably thought it was all but over.
Yeah. And this is a really tough hole for this to go. So, I mean, it really can with Scott's drive here, though. Wow. Parking, well, not so much parking, but he's within probably 10 feet of the hole there.
Yeah, well, he's probably like 20 or 20, a little over 20. It's farther than it looks, but yeah, it's definitely a great shot. And Ben has a great sidearm, so hopefully he can, oh man.
He's going to have to get it up to the basket here and hope that Scott misses his putt. Oh, but wow. Ben's upshot hits the bottom of the cage. And look, you're right. We do have about a 20-foot putt here for Scott. So,
but it's all the nerves. Yeah, it's all the nerves. I mean, it's not.
And Scott nails it. Wow. There he is.
Great ending.
There's Scott Burnett, the 2019 Buckeye Classic champion. Taking first place, Ben Krieger in second place, and Corey Ellis in third.
Wow. What a great ending.
Yeah, right? Like, that was absolutely unbelievable. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for our 2019 year in review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope next year we're able to produce even more content for you, and that sure seems to be going our way. Actually, this year, pretty exciting news here at the end of the year. We were able to purchase some new cameras for Disc Golf Examiner, so we're going to be producing not only more content, but better content for you guys as well. So, hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, keep banging those chains.